There is hope when it comes to Terraluna Classic, but it's coming in the form of a Happy Catty crypto, some Binance burns, and a very interesting proposal. What am I talking about? Well, we're going to break it down for you all in this video, but it's very, very interesting. So you're going to want to watch the end. And if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with Luna Classic, as well as the wider cryptocurrency market, you know what to do. Smash the like button down below, and let's get right into this video. So there is the chart for Luna Classic. We've just about to tick into a new day, so we'll come back to that in just a second. But there is a couple of proposals, and more importantly, there's a very interesting video out by Happy Catty Crypto. He talks about how he can save the community $100,000. Now, right now, and I've talked about this on a number of videos, where we are spending a huge amount of money on 3 separate teams that are costing us, well, an arm and a leg, and are fundamentally not delivering in terms of price and burns. And I've talked about price and burns now forever. So Happy comes out and he says, Lunk legacy infrastructure is back at 100%. This is amazing for our community. It's free of charge, provided by TFL. It's clear TFL want to continue supporting our community. Huge thanks to them. We need this kind of support. Well, what does it fundamentally mean by free of charge? And before we go any further, let's take a quick word from today's sponsor. Okay, back once again like a renegade master to open some cases on cryptodrop.net. Now we'll start off with the $39 Ethereum case. Let's see how we get on with these. We've had some pretty good luck recently with a number of these cases. This looks like it's going to continue that luck with a nice $75.90 Ethereum case. Now remember, you can take the winnings, you can sell it, or we can try the exact same case once again. I think it fancies a slightly different case, and then we can take a look at the other case, the Solana and Litecoin case. You know we like this case. Again, another one that we've had some pretty good luck. We'll open 2 of these like we did before. Again, we'll see how we get played out. We got the last time, I think it was a couple of Solana cases we got. Looks like we're going to be taking home a good, oh, the one on the left is definitely not that great, $9.72, but look, $48.59 on that right hand side. Again, it pulls all of our winnings together. We can either try again, we can sell for $58.31. I reckon we just see what we can do with one more case on this one, the Solana and Litecoin case. See if we can pick up a bit more Litecoin. Looks like it's going to be $48.28 Solana case. I thought we might pick a little bit more up, but hey, that's sometimes the challenge that we have over on cryptodrop.net. But there are a ton of cases that all your favorite cryptocurrencies that if you want to try, you can absolutely go and see which ones they are. The Bitcoin pizza case, we love this case. Again, Bitcoin, Matic, Litecoin, USDT, all of your favorite cryptocurrencies all wrapped into one. Looks like we might bag ourselves a little bit. USDC 40, I thought we were going to get the $74 Matic ones. $14 there on USDT. So all in all, some pretty good openings so far. Now remember, there is a case for everyone. We'll go do the ETH case once again. Let's see how we get on with this one. $39, and then we will be calling it a day. 75, is it? 75.90. They're both cases exactly the same there on the Ethereum case. So look, overall, a pretty good session on cryptodrop.net. Remember, if you want to sign up to this one, the link is in the description, but you can take all of your cryptocurrencies, remove them into your own wallets through a number of different networks. As ever, thank you so much, cryptodrop.net. Check out the description for your link to sign up. Now, back to the video. Well, ultimately, the main developer, Terraform Labs, the original developer of the Lunk chain, is upgrading all of the infrastructure that sits on Terra Classic. Now, they did kind of agree to do this, but it all went a bit quiet. There was loads of proposals came down around how we move away, how we become more decentralized, and ultimately, therefore, become our own custodians of our wallets. But TFL wanting to upgrade, they won't hand over all the keys right now, which at the minute is, in my opinion, fine. What it does is save us some money, which we can put to other use. And I think this is a very important step. We've also had some very interesting news from the CEO, or the new CEO of the Terraform Labs team. Now, you've always got to take anything with a pinch of salt, but we did get this message from a Lunk community member which says, okay, I will buy it. What does the Lunk community want from me? I don't understand any of your messages. And this is Chris Amani, the CEO of Terra Money. It says, thank you for your return. What we're asking for is to keep improving on Lunk and USDC, lead the Terra Classic community, and investor interest in Lunk is very, very high. And then we get the update that the TFL will support both upgrades and the infrastructure that sits with that, which is very, very good news, and ultimately can reduce the cost when it comes to those teams. Now, we take a look at some of the proposals. Here is the proposal that Happy's put across, which is absolutely linked to that point where we will be using the TFL infrastructure to support the longer term view of the chain, as well as dynamic minimum commission based on voting power. Now, we've talked about voting power and consensus and how ultimately we're trying to change a narrative of decentralization. And what we can see there is the newly introduced 5% minimum commission setting. Top validators have further consolidated their voting power, leading to higher centralization than before. For example, all nodes being the highest one out there can fundamentally swing a decision in whichever favor they want. What is this all about? This proposal says a formulaic approach where a validator's minimum commission is directly influenced by their voting power, and again fosters decentralizations, augmenting network security and inherent flexibility, ultimately making the chain much more decentralized. When we take a look at some of the proposals going through, this is an example. The 2 of 2 month for the Quant Algo team is currently at a no pass vote. Now, we could get all nodes coming in with a big vote at the end, which would tip this into a yes, which would be a further $20,000 that we would spend on the development of this. And I think this is where decentralization, this is where we have to cut costs. We have to, like in any business, really consolidate what our work stream is and ensure that we're doing the right thing. Fundamentally, if we have no volume, we have no price movement up or burns, well, then the chain will subsequently die out and no one will have anything. And I think that's a really important part to remember. One big thing we do have is obviously the Binance burns, and we're about to see another burn from Binance. You can see here, this will go live and we'll get announced the 2nd of September, and that's when we'll officially get burn number 13. Now, as ever with this, it'll depend on volume, which we've seen from my live streams isn't the highest amount in the world, but we know you'll still continue to get burned. Whether we get batch 14, we'll have to check back in to see what goes on with that. But take a look at the price. We are on a marginal uptrend. We did mint a slightly red candle based on a nice push up to the 6.3s on that 50-day EMA. But look, let's not beat around the bush. The price is significantly down from anywhere that we thought was be reasonable. If we spent so long in the 12s and 13s, to be down in the 6s does feel like a very, very hard hold at the minute. Again, that's why we need to foster decentralization. We need to cut our corners accordingly and ensure the longevity of the chain as opposed to the longevity of certain individuals and teams' wallets. And I think that has to be the most important part ever. But if we've got development from the TFL team and further developments on the network, well, look, things are looking up. And you know me, I like to stay positive in a number of these things, but we'll see how it all builds out. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think we move to TFL? Do you think we allow them to use those infrastructure and save ourselves 100,000, or stick on the route that we've got? As ever, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.